We've got an excellent match. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Xander Bogaerts goes down for the first out of the game. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Count now a ball and a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Still even at 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Lifted down the line in left. And
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue?
Takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-1 now to Mookie. The bouncer to the left side. Alvarez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder,
Tony Gwynn will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Tony Gwynn.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So stepping in, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
Porcello's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and they don't come any. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Popped him up. Bench has a play, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Utley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Betts. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now both men are across to score. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. So 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Benintendi. He's got it one away. In now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Babe Ruth. First offering on its way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Porcello sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Rick Porcello. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Porcello leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. bench takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith will swing it from the left side right here. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Anthony Rendon will come on as a pinch hitter.
Anthony Rendon.
One run in and one gone so far this inning. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
Ryan.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Porcello has his target. Here's the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Marte's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Bryant is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now to the plate, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. Devers has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Softly on the line to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez is there for it. And the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Striding in, Rafael Devers. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. There's a swinging bunt up the line. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Bench. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out for short. Bogarts has it. Nunez on to Moreland as they get. Dustin Pedroia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Dustin Pedroia.
Popped him up. Rendon calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fouled away. 1 run, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Now playing second base, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. Benintendi in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. 0 for 2 of the run batted in for him thus far.
Marte.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play. Ready for another chance. Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with Sujan.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. So here now is the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. Changeup called strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Count is 1-2 now. This one skied out toward right. Gwynn on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Bench over to his left. And the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Bench. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Ready with the 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Ozzie Smith. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrew Benintendi goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The 0-2 home. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit down the third baseline. Alvarez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Pedro Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Devers moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. And he hasn't quite had the same fortunate plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Benintendi is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. No balls and a strike to count. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Riding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Win is there. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First for your